Okay, simulan na natin to. Magandang umaga. Good AM po. Good AM, Sir Pow. Ako po si Pow Salud at ito po ang ating trending news audio podcast. Daily ko po itong ginagawa at pinag-uusapan natin ang mga balita sa Pilipinas na hinanap ng mga tao kahapon at ngayon. At ang number one po natin pag-uusapan, chumichismis ngayon si Pow Salud ha. Hindi lang pang sports, pang entertainment celebrity po ang ating number one trending topic yesterday. At bakit nga po number one si Lovi Poe? Si Lovi Poe, anak po ba ito ni Fernando? Parang anak yata, no? Kasi yung tweet niya, para sa'yo, Papa. Sino kayang Papa yon? Anyway, yan po ang mga pag-uusapan natin. Lovi Poe, Tony Gonzaga, Earthquake, Kim Jong-Un, at marami pang iba. Aba, may Korean news din tayo, no? Ito umaga, i-share lang po natin ito sa mga baguhan po. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is available on Facebook and on YouTube. At sa mga medyo nakikinig na sa akin kasi baguhan lang po itong programa natin, maaari pong pakishare. Salamat po, simulan na po natin ito. Okay, mic check muna tayo. Mic check. At tingnan natin kung sino kagad, kung may mga nagko-comment kagad dyan, ano? Maaari po nang mag-comment kung okay naman po ang aking audio o mukhang okay naman. Mukhang okay naman. Alright, salamat po. Sandali po at aking i-share lamang po sa aking mga kaibigan na mahilig sa chismis, mahilig sa celebrity. Share na lang natin at nang mas marami pong makapagkwentuhan sa atin. At usual po, ginagawa ko na rin po na just in case kayo po ay may mga tanong sa akin, kung kayo po ay may mga suggestion, napaka okay po yan sa akin. Sandali po taga saan po ang mga nanonood sa akin ngayon? Paki-comment po. Mayroon po tayong 12 viewers at pasensya na kayo, wala akong choice talaga. Talagang ang number one trending kahapon si Tony Gonzaga. Although I think that's the most already that we have. Parang marami ding nakanood doon, ano? Ngayon, ang number one trending news is si Lovi Poe. Bakit? Ito na, sabihin ko na sa inyo. Sandali lang po At aking, kumbaga, i-share ko lang po ito sa mga taong baka interesado ng ating pinag-uusapan ngayong araw na ito. Okay. So, ito na po ang number one. Oy, Albert Carlos Bansil, salamat. Taga Pampanga, taga Masbate. Malamang nakikinig kayo sa akin sa aking Pauka Sports Balita. Ngayon po ay gumawa ko ng bagong programa para ma-update sa mga baguhan. Ito po ay ginagawa ko sapagkat tuwing umaga talaga, para na rin tayong matanda. Nagbabasa tayo ng mga balita, tinitingnan natin kung ano ba yung mga current events. And sabi ko, ang gawin ko kaya, basahin ko pa rin yung mga balita, pero i-share ko na rin sa inyo para pare-pareho tayong updated. Simulan na natin sa number one para hindi na kayo nag-iintay. Shout out Boom Boom Pow. Halatang follower ko to sa Pauka Sports. At taga Dumaguete si Gio. Okay, simulan na natin Bakit ba number one si Lovi Poe? So, number one siya with 20K searches. Madami-dami ito at kaya naman pala siya number one. Dahil siya po ay nag-sign sa ABS-CBN. So, talento na po siya ng ABS-CBN ngayon at pinapakita ko po dito na sinulat sa Rappler, September 16. The actress moves to ABS-CBN after being with GMA for 15 years. So, hindi ko masyado alam yun dahil hindi po tayo maka-showbiz But at least, pag natanong kayo dyan, at kumbaga nakipagkwentuhan kayo sa mga kaibigan nyo, sa asawa ng kaibigan nyo, at may nagsalita tungkol kay Lovi Poe, hindi lang Pacquiao ang sasagot nyo. Hindi lang pang-boxing. Sabihin nyo, kay Pow Salud nyo nakita yan. Salamat, Peter. From Bacolod City, Idol, Tomato Can. So number one po si Lovi Poe. Wala ako siguro masasabi dito, no? Mga picture lang at tingnan nyo lang yung kanyang tinweet. Ayun po yung picture nakikita nyo ngayon. Nakasulat dyan. Para sa'yo, Papa. Parang tribute niya yata kay Fernando Poe. Hindi na ako magtatagal sa showbiz, no? Okay lang po ba? Move on na tayo sa number 2 natin. Number 2 trending po with about the same searches, 20K plus searches. At ito po ay related po sa kahapon na pinag-usapan natin ito po ay tungkol po kay Tony Gonzaga at nagtitrend po yung Ateneo Ateneo Martial Law Museum hits Tony Gonzaga over Marcus interview, where I already told you my point on this one, my position. I don't see anything wrong, but but let me go ahead and tell you what the Martial Law Museum has said in an open letter to Tony Gonzaga. Again po, dito po sa ating audio podcast, nakikibalita po tayo at nagre-react po tayo sa mga trending news. We're not promoting anything. We're not siding with anyone. Salamatan ko ulit yung mga nag-comment. Comment lang po kayo dahil konti pa nagko-comment dito. Ina-expect ko na dumami din tayo in the future. At tingnan ko nga ilan na ba sa YouTube. Habang niloload ko po itong open letter po ng Martial Law Museum. I didn't know na may Martial Law Museum. Now I know sa ating pagbabasa. At may 7 nanonood sa YouTube. Salamat po sa inyo lahat. Ito na. Basahin po natin ang sinabi po in an open letter. Okay? Tika, clear po ba ako bago ko basahin? I just want to make sure that I am loud and clear sa inyo. Pwede po bang may isang mag-comment bago ko basahin yung open letter ng Martial Law Museum? I think I'm interested to go and visit this Martial Law Museum. Okay, sandali tingnan natin ito. Ito na. Martial Law Museum, open letter to Tony Gonzaga. May kailan to ha? May we invite you to instead talk to the victims and surviving families of the martial law regime. The Ateneo Martial Law Museum stands ready to facilitate your encounter with the victims of martial law and with the truth. Hearing their stories and struggles will be much more inspirational for your audience than talking to anyone from the Marcus family. These are the stories that celebrities and influencers should strive to popularize and disseminate as their exemplary models of how we can strive to create a better country for everyone. So, yan po ang message, no? At marami-rami pong no? Sandali may apps ka. Tingnan ko nga yung aking audio. Maliwanag po ba? Parang napuputol-putol daw sabi eh. Napuputol-putol po ba ako? Bago natin napuputol-putol. Kutsriki, salamat Double check ko baka yung aking audio. I think I'm interested to go and visit this. Siguro sandali Ayusin natin ito sandali Pasensya na po I think my mic is Martial Law Museum, open letter to wired. Testing po. Okay, testing. Is this better now, guys? Is this better? Salamat, Pote. Maliwanag po ba ako? Number 2 pa lang po ang pinag-uusapan natin. Number 1 po si Lovi po sa trending eh. So, pasensya na kayo, sumo-showbiz tayo ngayon. But double checking the audio again. Number 2 pa lang po pinag-uusapan natin. Number 1 po si Lovi po sa trending eh. So, malinaw pa sa sabaw. Okay. At least sabay-sabay tayo natututo ngayon dahil sa nagkape na ba kayo? Parang ako hindi pa yata ako nagkakape. No? All right. So, yun po yung open letter po ng Ateneo Martial Law kay Tony Gonzaga. At meron pa dito sa text kasi medyo yung photo lang yung binasa ko. Basahin natin yung full text at makikita po natin ito sa Martial Law Museum Facebook. Mahaba-haba ito eh. Basahin nga natin para ma-practice din tayo sa pagbabasa. Open letter to Tony Gonzaga. Dear Miss Gonzaga. Okay? We are the Ateneo Martial Law Museum, a digital museum housed in the School of Sciences of Ateneo de Manila University. Our mandate is to teach the public about the history under the Marcos regime and to take stand against attempt to undermine our democracy through distortion of our dark past under the Marcos regime. Many of those working against these distortions have already expressed their disappointment and disdain over your decision to invite Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. to your show. Okay? Let us articulate where this disappointment comes from and what you can do about it. Malinaw naman, Sir Pao. Nag-echo lang. May delay siya. Okay. Okay. Inviting the son of murderers and corrupt dictator of our country to show your benefits, no one and pushes back the struggle to gain justice from atrocities committed by the Marcos regime and against the historical revisionism running rampant amongst our people. Your show has contributed to the Marcos family's attempt to whitewash their human rights violation and its proven historical record. Marcos is a lying cloud chaser, desperate to change public opinion about historical facts as he has neither history nor truth to his side. Grabe ha. Salamat po ah. Ito po yung number 2 natin. Ito po yung sinabi po ng Martial Law Museum, Ateneo Martial Law Museum against Tony Gonzaga. Let's continue. No amount of propaganda spewed by the Marcos family and their supporters can erase the factual and proven disastrous effects of the Marcos regime on our country. Your show presented Bongbong Marcos as an amiable and approachable figure. This is also an outright attempt at whitewashing Mr. Marcos is not and will never be ordinary or one with the people. The Marcos family and their allies continue to benefit from the billions of pesos stolen from the public, coffers during his father's dictatorship, and they continue to escape accountability for their action. He continues to push a message and a political agenda that erodes efforts to exact justice from atrocities committed during that period. Nahirapan ako magbasa guys sorry Salamat 19 pa rin na nanonood He has no interest in the betterment of our society. His only interest lies in returning to the halls of power in order to whitewash his family's disastrous legacy and to perpetuate themselves in power. Okay. Celebrities. Celebrities should use their platforms, influence, and privileges in order to aid the process of the common good. Helping build a more just society means that we hold the corrupt and the murderers to the account and deprive them of the means and the platforms that normalizes and whitewashes these figures and behaviors. The propagandistic lies peddled by Marcos on your show and the lies peddled by those who had orchestrated the current shutdown of your own home network ABS-CBN are fruits from the same tree. These falsehoods are designed to mislead and divide our people so that corruption and lust for power remains rampant and unchecked throughout our country. Okay. May we invite you to instead talk to the victims and surviving families of the martial law regime. The Ateneo Martial Law Museum stands ready to facilitate your encounter with the victims of martial law and with the truth. In fact, we think that hearing their stories and struggle will be much more inspirational for your audience than talking to anyone from Marcos' family. These are the stories that celebrities and influencers should strive to popularize and disseminate, as they are exemplary models of how we can strive to create a better country for everyone. In the first place, the only reason why we are able to pursue our creative pursuit in a free society today was because of their sacrifices. We owe a lot to those who sacrificed their lives in order to fight for our freedom and democracy. Ito na yung last paragraph, guys, ha. Sana po naririnig niyo po ng maayos, no? We really do hope that you will take this opportunity to talk and listen to the real heroes who suffered and fought against Marcoses. Our lines will remain open to you and your team should you choose to initiate this process. If other creators would also like to heed our call, our lines remains open to collaborate with you as well. Sincerely, the Ateneo Martial Law Museum, School of Sciences, Ateneo de Manila. www.martiallawmuseum.ph and martiallawmuseum.ph@gmail.com. Okay. Nabubulol ako, no? Double check ko nga kung okay yung sinabi ko. Malinaw pa sa sabaw. Okay. 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 Alam ko na. Kanina, nagkaroon ako ng problema sa yung sa okay. Sorry, pinakinggan ko lang yung sarili ko. Gawa ka na ng political channel, Sir Pow. Trending news lang tayo. As much as possible, actually, ayoko ng politika, medyo delikado yan eh. But then again, that is the message that came from the Martial Law Museum. Maybe we should check the martiallawmuseum.ph website. Unfortunately, wala siya. Hindi siya available, yung martiallawmuseum.ph. Bakit ganon? Sayang, no? I would have discussed a little bit more about the Martial Law Museum. Teka. Tingnan natin. Try natin uli, no? Sayang naman. Sayang, no? Anong masasabi nyo dito sa sinabi ng ng Martial Law Museum? Obviously, of course, they're the Martial Law Museum. They're trying to protect the integrity of the museum and history as to their point of view. Ang hirap kasing topic ito. Ang hirap na topic ito basta ang hirap na topic ng politics. But that's yan po yung sinabi ng Martial Law Museum kay Tony Gonzaga. Okay, so number 1 natin si Lovi Poe, number 2 si Tony Gonzaga. If you have any questions regarding Tony Gonzaga and the letter, now is the time to speak. Please comment lang po. At kung wala naman, mag-move na ako sa number 3. The number 3 trending keyword and topics from Google is also very relevant and significant and very important. Kape. Salamat po. Goods, okay na ba? Okay na ba yung aking yung nakikinig? Okay. So, the number 3 po sa ating listahan is earthquake. May naramdaman ba kayong lindol? Parang recently, sunod-sunod din yung mga lindol eh. Pero ang katotohanan po niya, parang every time, laging everyday naman yata may lindol in every parts or in different parts of the world. No? And right now, this earthquake that I'm talking about that has 10K plus searches in the Philippines, baka trending pa ito sa China dahil po nagkaroon po ng lindol sa China, sa Sichuan, and meron pong 3 patay at 16 na injured. Let's read the CNN writer Jesse Yong article on newsdaily.com. An earthquake in China's southwestern province of Sichuan left at least 3 people dead and 60 injured on Thursday, according to state-run media. So, di ko na babasahin pala ito. 6.0 magnitude. Or at 5.4 magnitude on an 8-point scale. So, yan po, nagkaroon po ng lindol sa China. At least 1,221 houses had collapsed and more than 3,000 had been severely damaged, according to the state-run tabloid of Global Times. Grabe, ganun kalaki yung disgrasya na natanggap dito ng China dito sa lindol na ito. Ito po yung number 3 na topics ngayon. Salamat po doon sa mga nanonood sa Facebook hanggang ngayon. Kung sakali po kayo ay medyo may matutunan, please share. Ay, Joshua, meron pa bang echo? All right, let's move on to number 4. Ito na naman, politically significant na naman ito, ha? From entertainment to politics. From Bloomberg.com, Kim Jong-Un adds train launch missile to the nuclear arsenal. Grabe. Ito yung mga nakakatakot, yung pag yung mga bansa ay sa halip na pinag-iisipan how to better yung infrastructure, the education, and the system, they try to also ramp up and upgrade their military capability. And of course, we all know that North Korea is considered or by many as one of the power in that area. But of course, there's a lot of secret information about this na hindi naman talaga natin alam eh. So, meron na pala silang missile ngayon from a train. So, how will this work? North Korea has been building up its capability to strike the U.S. mainland with nuclear warheads and deliver tactical strike against South Korea and Japan, which host tens of thousands of American troops. The new train-based launch platform increased the war deterrence of the country. Grabe, no? Missile coming from a train. At trending siya. So hindi natin alam kung ano ba ito? Ang tawag dito, yung propaganda ba ito or kung totoo ba ito? So, yun. Salamat Salamat po. Let's go ahead and move on to number 5, si Larry Nassar. Who is Larry Nassar? U.S. gymnast. Okay. So, another politically insignificant news na naman tayo dito, no? U.S. gymnast testify about sexual abuse by Larry Nassar. Kasi yung Larry Nassar pala yung nag-sexual abuse. So, this is a big story about, kung hindi nyo alam, nababali-balita na to dati, regarding the gymnast who been sexually abused in the US. Sa ano pa to Olympic team Olympic. So, yan po, siya po yung if you're interested to learn more, you just search about that. At ito, showbiz na naman, ba? Pangatlong showbiz na ito, no? Pangatlong showbiz. Oy, salamat, Carlito Antimano Jr. At Maris Racal. Kailan kaya lalabas Pow Salud sa trending? Wag naman sa bad news. Usually, puro bad news eh. Sa good news tayo. Pero ito listen, Maris Racal sings about longing in Bisaya, Tagalog track, Asa Naman. Meron pala siyang bagong music video na Asa Naman. Hindi ko pa ito napapakinggan. And bawal ko iparinig sa inyo dahil baka ma-copyright tayo. But trending po siya as number 6. Okay. We go to the number 7. So, sa mga baguhan po, number 1 po natin si Lovi Poe, Tony Gonzaga, Earthquake, King Jong-Un, Larry Nassar. Number 6, si Maris Racal. Ito ba yung shota ni ni sino nga yung vocalista ng River Maya? Rico Blanco? Tama ba ako? Okay. Pope Francis. Pope Francis po ang number 7 natin sa trending news. At according dito sa balita ng The Catholic Sun, bridge over troubled water, papal trip test limits of being a pontifex. So, I'm not a religious person, I'm not a very religious person, but basahin natin ng konti ito, Sa po to? CatholicSun.org. Vatican City. On paper, Pope Francis' apostolic visit to Hungary and Slovakia was pretty standard as papal trips go to outdoor masses, meetings with dignitaries visiting poor and marginalized population, and of course, answering questions from journalists about the papal flight. Nevertheless, issues such as vaccine skepticism, migration, same-sex marriage, and denying communion to Catholics who publicly support abortion attracted worldwide attention to what was believed to be a low-key trip. Medyo nagkaroon pala ng konting issue, The Catholic Church has not been spared the effects of the increased polarization on the issues plaguing the world, a reality Pope Francis showed he was keenly aware in his first visit, in his first two speeches in Budapest. Parang nahirapan ako magsalita ngayon. There's something, there's something wrong. So anyway, if you want to learn more about what's the issue with the Pope Francis and why is it number 5, just search po Pope Francis. And number 8 natin, duck as in duck. Number 8, duck hunter sentenced for violating hunting laws. What the heck is this? And again, mind you guys, these are searches coming from the Philippines. Searches coming from the Philippines. So I don't understand, and maybe I need to understand how this is affecting the Philippines and how it became top 8, no? Top 8. Natalo niya pa yung ibang mga searches. So mukhang karamihan ng searches ngayon puros international news. So yun, duck visiting all 50 states to raise money for cancer research at saka itong basta ibig sabihin nito, alam mo ang sa mga content creator, pag sikat daw yung keyword, magandang gawa ng content. Okay, number 9 is Kristen Ritter. Celebrity na naman, puro celebrity na ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon, no? So ito, no? Ang number 9 natin sa trending news is Kristen Ritter. Jessica Jones star Kristen Ritter wants to return to Marvel. So mukhang mukhang medyo mababaw lang talaga tong balita na ito, pero ito pong si Kristen Ritter was the actress who played Jessica Jones in a acclaimed Netflix show. At siya po ay nagsabi lang na gusto niya ulit bumalik sa Marvel. And that's already trending. Grabe. No? Local Filipino boxing updates, Sir Pao, bakit walang mukha? Curious lang. Para mas mabilis yung setup, kaya ginawa ko ganito, local Filipino boxing updates, because nasa pagkainan lang ako, nagkakape ako, naka-cellphone lang talaga ito eh. So yung setup ko cellphone, this is just para do sa mga kumare, bagong gising ka or you just want to learn a little bit more about what's happening in the world. Yun lang yung pinaka ko dito, setup dito. So top 10 trending topics on a daily basis or whatever is kung ano man yung current events na pinag-uusapan ngayon sa Google para mabilis tayong ma-update. So wala na ako masyadong setup. Yan lang, lalagay lang ako ng picture ng number 1 or kung ano man yung pinaka-topics na pag-uusapan natin which are trending. So, kaya ganyan lang yung setup. I hope it's okay. Kasi ngayon, yung itsura ko, sinusubukan ko mag-video pag umaga. Medyo yung mukha ko talagang maga-maga pa dahil sa laging puyat. At wala pa, hindi pa nakahanda. Siyempre, hindi pa ako nakaligo o ganun. So, anyway, number 10. And this was trending kahapon, no? And we were thinking that we're gonna be talking about this. Pero bumaba siya, no? Valorant Championship. Nako, matututo tayo dito ng gaming. I think this is gaming. So, Team Secret Books Valorant Championship. And we don't have an idea what this means. But let's click it, no? Valorant, I believe, is a game. So ito yung mabe-benefit nyo dito, no? Kung sakali ka man na isa ka sa 14 na nanonood, salamat. In just 30 minutes or around 30 minutes of your time, you get updated with different things that are relevant and current in the world today. So for example, alam ko hindi ka interesado sa Valorant Championship or baka hindi mo alam yan kagaya ko dahil puro boxing ang pinag-uusapan natin. Karamihan sa aking Pow Sports channel. Dito, magkakaroon ka ng idea kung ano-ano yung ibang bagay. So, basahin ko natin ito sa philstar.com. Sinabi dito, less than 2 weeks after being denied a chance at the Valorant Master, Team Secret is once again bound for Berlin after earning an outright berth to the Valorant Championship via circuit points in the Champions Tour. Made official in a tweet on Valorant Esport account, the Philippine squad, previously competing under Brand's Esports, qualified for the culminating event of the Valorant Tour after beating fellow Southeast Asian squad Paper Rex through tie-break to claim the second and final spot for the region. So, biruin mo yun. Ang pagkakabasa ko is merong sekreto. Yung pala yung pangalan ng team na mga Filipino na lalaban po sa Valorant tournament or championship, no, sa Berlin. So, and just mind you, no, how is this relevant? Kasi po ito po ay malalaking pera ito, no, at sabi nga ng iba, ito sabi sa akin, hindi ko lang alam. Tulungan nyo nga ako sa mga nanonood. Oy, salamat sa nag-like at nag-heart sa lapat na appreciate ko po yan. Tulungan nyo nga ako. Is there anyone here that are gamers? May mga gamers po ba talaga dito? Okay? Because this is the future. This malaking pera, sabi nga nila, bakit di ka lang sir mag-commentary sa games? So, I don't know. Anyway, sa mga kakarating lang, pwede nyo pong i-replay ito sa YouTube parang tuwing umaga, tuwing hapon pag wala na kayong ginagawa. Pero nire-record ko po ito or I do this live in the morning. So that's number 10. Ang ating runner-up from 11 to 20, sasabihin ko lang sa inyo ng mabibilis, no? Candyman. Nia Da Costa opens up about the idea behind what? Hindi ko alam tong. It's parang ano yata to. Tech news. Si Cameron Diaz was also in the top search. So, puro celebrity. Xiaomi 11T Pro. It's also a new phone from Xiaomi is also trending. What else? The host? What's this? UTPB set to host COVID vaccination site. So, I don't know. Bunker, Princess Diaries. PSG, of course, this is football. Ito medyo really local, local and political, no? Killing as state policy, 10 things the ICC say about Duterte drug war. So, Jess Lingard, Manchester United, days before Christmas. Nasa balita na yung days before Christmas. And so far for the day, guys, ang current trending news natin, I have 5. And they are Diwali, electrical engineering, hospital playlist season number 3, Trinidad and Tobago, Nicki Minaj, and Gabby Petito. Grabe, puro hindi ko alam. So, just learning every day, guys, and promise every day may matututunan tayo dito kahit di tayo masyado interesado sa mga ibang topics. At least, na-update tayo every day. Kung na-update ka at natuwa ka, please like at kung ano man yung naramdaman, i-comment nyo na lang yan. Okay, magpapaalam na. Kung wala na kayong tanong, salamat ulit. Papasalamatan ko lang yung mga sumama sa akin. Kaya ngayon si Albert, si Ma'am Porte, si Gio, si Joseph, si Tomato Can, si Peter. Salamat sa inyo, si Edward, si Cadlito, si Local Filipino Boxing Updates. Ako po si Pow Salud. Ito po ang ating Good AM, the Philippine Trending News Audio Podcast. Salamat and see you again soon. Salamat po.